I'm Frankie Donovan. Who the fuck are you?
Well, hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to the Empire Sense Boss Spotlight as we are moving on with Frankie Donovan here. And Frankie is not a historical character, but he does have a rich historical background that we'll talk about as we learn more of his backstory once we jump into game. In terms of gameplay, he has a boss ability called Unleash Fury, which unleashes a flurry of devastating melee strikes against your enemy, and every kill from this ability will renew your fury and restore your action points, but cause you to become exhausted. Now there's many components to this. This sounds pretty amazing right now because you think you can refresh kills, but being exhausted actually punishes your accuracy by a lot. This is not one of those boss abilities that are always 100% hit rate. It's based on your melee hit chance. So we'll take a look at this and I'll describe how I think is the best way to use this once we get into a combat situation. He has two Empire bonuses. Brewery and Speakeasies are boosted. Brewery production rate are increased by 5%, and Speakeasy word of mouth upgrade cost is decreased by 20%. And he does have a diplomatic bonus called Bygones Be Bygones, where negative effects with other factions, say a previous war, will be decreased by 50%. Means once you move on from some hostilities, it's easier for you guys to become friendly again. And you could definitely try to make some short gains in wars and then recover to a friendly state with Frankie here. But overall, he's a pretty aggressive character, and we're going to see that just from the way he initiates combat. So let's jump in here and learn the story of Frankie Donovan, do his main mission, and see where that will lead us. And we'll do this once again, smallest neighborhood, lowest number of factions, highest difficulty, just to keep things simple and contained within the map so that we can move faster with his main storyline.
I hear you've been looking for me, Paddy.
Who are you calling a paddy, you mick?
Andy is my name. Your brooch is a bit much, in my opinion.
My mother gave it to me. Reminds me of home.
It'd do that all right. Did she give you the black eye as well?
Why? Are you after one yourself?
You're obviously not sleeping properly, packed into one room with 10 other paddies. Look, there's a boarding house a few blocks south of here. I can give you the name.
I have lodgings. It's work I'm after.
Do you have a trade?
I have some skills with a hammer, and I'm looking to make a name for myself in Chicago.
It's a fine place to make a home, all right. 'Tis a far cry from Kilmaine. And I suppose you're looking to avoid a chat with His Majesty's people too, aye? No need to be coy, Frankie boy.
Watch your tone.
I've been waiting to see you since you waded ashore. Frankie Donovan fought in the Rising, absconded across the Atlantic to avoid going up against the wall. I heard you were arrested for, loitering and sauntering in Boston.
You've been asking around about me. So what? I'm not ashamed of anything I've done.
I'm sorry about your brother Tom. I heard he died in the fighting. Are you still looking to help the cause?
If the cause will help me for a change.
A man after my own heart. Come here then. There'll be a fella coming over from home in a few weeks about a crate of Tommy guns for the lads at home. He'll have the other half of this $5 bill, and you'll have to mind him while he's here. Sure, you'll be like a native then yourself.
And am I supposed to just take in the sights until he arrives?
We need a place to store the guns, and there's a few fellas setting up a speak the next street over. Far be it from me to interfere with free market capitalism and the great American experiment, but fuck them. I want them gone. 2 birds, 1 stone. You clear them out, and maybe you can set up a brewery to hide the weapons. And I'll give you cash for the public service.
Sounds like a lot of work. But give me cash, and I might be able for it.
All right. Christ almighty. Only because of your work for the Republic.
Let's shake on it, Sol.
Fucking hell. You'll fit right in Chicago.
See you when I see you.
Alrighty, so here we are at the beginning here with Frankie, and let's first take a look at him as a character. So if we open up the gangster menu, you see that you start out with 150 health, pretty standard, very high marksmanship, 99. This is your hit chance with your gun. This has something to do with our traits, we'll look at those next. 75 melee, this is very important. This is the hit rate of your special ability because it's considered a melee attack. Intimidation factor is 50, used for intimidation speech checks. Leadership is 60 for your crew. 100 at persuasion in the beginning. We gained the extra point because we successfully persuaded Andy over there. So very high persuasion. You have very good abilities for speech check within persuasion throughout your campaign. You also have 83 initiative. This also has something to do with traits. This is how fast you move at the beginning of combat. Your speed, essentially. Movement is how far you can move, 7 here. And you have a defensive bonus of 5. That's really not our specialty here. Now, in terms of equipment, you start out very poor. What we will do is let him use our gold weapons from the pre-order, just to make this a little smoother. We'll take the gold shotgun, because we featured the machine gun in our Al Capone boss spotlight, and we'll give him the gold pistol. And beyond that, we don't have anything else. In terms of trait, he is an immigrant. We kind of heard his backstory of participant in the Easter Rising, which is Irish independence movement during 1916, where they tried to overthrow rule from Great Britain while Great Britain was involved in World War I. It didn't end very well. There was scores of people killed and thousands arrested in the aftermath, and it seems like Frankie's older brother, Tom, died for the cause. And for those Irishmen abroad, I guess, they are still very involved with the cause of Irish independence movement. And for Frankie here, he's a bit disillusioned after the death of his older brother. He escaped and came to Boston, now find his way into Chicago. We're obviously not very rich. We're stuck in a boarding house with 10 other immigrants, but we'll make a name for ourselves here in the new world. We do have that 600 we earned, and we do have 2 rackets that we start out with, a speakeasy and brewery, as well as a safe house. But our immigrant backgrounds right here, 10% on the initiative and 10% on the movement. We stayed in school while back in Ireland, apparently, so we can learn our boss talents a bit faster, and 10% marksmanship on top of that. And if we are going to be stayed in a safe house, we get 10% neighborhood casino income. Now we fled to America, so another 15% increase to learning boss talents. That should be very helpful. 10% loyalty gain does not matter to us. We are the leader. There is no loyalty for us. Cat has 9 lives. This is lifestyle bonus. I guess this is a reflection of him surviving the Rising. And it's quite nice. Anytime you will be killed in combat, once per combat, you will bounce back to 20% of your max health instead. That means you can take a lot more chances with him. We're going to be doing this spotlight with a solo attempt. I'm not going to recruit any crew, so this might actually come in handy for us as we will be outnumbered in multiple fights. And then we're also brawny. Increases 10 melee. That means we have 10% chance increase in hitting people with melee, and then plus 10 damage. And if we should be drunk, we get plus 20 there instead. And all you need to do if you want to be drunk is go up to any speakeasy and find the bartender, pay them $1 to buy yourself a drink, and I believe you get 4 rounds of drunk status. If you do that too often, you can become alcoholic, and that can have other effects on your marksmanship and your other stats. So I typically stay away from it. You really don't need the extra damage because you'll see his melee attack is very hard hitting. You don't really need extra damage. He's also brave, which means our initiative or our speed in combat will go up if we become outnumbered. In our case, we'll pretty much always be outnumbered because I'll be taking a solo attempt. He also has flirty background, which makes him able to upgrade all his rackets 10% cheaper. These are his faction bonuses and diplomatic bonuses, already saw those. And we'll get more traits as we play the game. The game does a pretty good job of, say, if you kill 10 people with melee, you gain some melee skill traits. If you kill 25, you gain something better, and so forth. In terms of our abilities, we start out with our Unleashed Fury, and we can learn something new. And here, I'm going to probably just pick light-footed for this one. Not really important. You can go whichever build you want. There's not really a super strong one in tier 2. I think moving forward, you have run and gun, which is quite nice because you want to maintain mobility with him. You can relocate quite easily with your melee special ability because you do get renewed action point afterwards. So you can technically move as far as you want and then do your melee, refresh your ability point, and do something else. And for these, this is very similar in that you can perform an action after you do a max move. So you can, achieve a lot of mobility with a combination of these. Other ones are Gut Shot, which gets you bleed and slow, and then Break Shot, which breaks the target weapon. Return Fire is quite nice. You can kind of return fire with a pistol. We have a gold one. This would be quite strong. Only once per round though, so you're not going to be just killing people with counterattacks during the end turn. Revenge is a counterattack against any character who want to melee you. Could be good, but melee tend to happen very little in the game, especially later on once your opponents all have guns. Early on, maybe against some thugs with hammers, this might be good, but I don't think this is as good as Return Fire, which is the range version of this. Cold Efficiency, it has to do with Overwatch shot percentages. And then Kill Chain, quite nice. Anytime your shot kills a target, you get 1 action point back and you can still perform an action. Could be very devastating with all his chain moves and extra mobility. Hack and Slash, it's a 360-degree melee attack that gains increased critical hit chance and damage for every enemy within the 360 melee range. Or you can also learn Meat Hook, which pulls the enemy away from cover towards you. It's quite neat. I think of these three, these two both have potential depending on how you want to play it, but I like Kill Chain the most. We're probably not going to be able to get this far. We probably can get maybe Run and Gun in this showcase. Alright, so aside from that, we have our biography. Hailing all the way from Ireland, you are a 5-time marksman. Explains our very high marksmanship. Fearless in combat and incredibly cool under pressure. You came to Chicago to make a name for yourself, and nothing will stand in your way. Our life license, we already talked about. A cat has 9 lives, gives us ability to bounce back after we get killed in combat, once per combat. And we have a background. Donovan was forced to come to America in the aftermath of the Easter Rising in Ireland in 1916, where he lost a brother. He fell in with the cause after completing his schooling, and its outcome has left him angry, though brave. It hasn't dulled his fun-loving, flirty side, though, because Frankie can bounce back from anything. So that's us, Frankie Donovan. So what are we going to do here as the game starts? We can first take a look at where we are. We are in the West Loop Gate. We start out with these 3 rackets nearby. We have our first mission, the first step. And if we come take a look, they want us to clear out this delinquent building and build a brewery there. So the key thing is not just to clear it out, is that we have to eventually build a brewery there. That's actually quite expensive. When you take over an enemy faction's building, it's free to maintain the building for what type of racket it is, but if you attack an empty one, what you have to do is pay them to construct a brand new racket, and that gets very pricey very quickly. But the good news is we have a lot of time to make that money. You need about 11,000 here to, actually 1100? No, 11,000 I believe. I think you need 11,000 to build out a brewery, which is quite expensive. It also has to do with the size of the racket. This is randomly generated, so if you see a huge one like this, it's going to be more expensive. But our goal is going to be hit around 12,000 before we go attack that. And we have that time because the person from Ireland's not going to arrive until at least late April, early May. It does change a bit depending on how fast you take this building, but we have many weeks to do so. So the start of the game is still very similar to what you would
Right
do.
away.
You find thugs like that. Whenever you see that on the map, you
Right
go
away.
attack them. And this will be our combat showcase.
On it.
And we want to
Need
ambush them.
something.
And we'll start things off with our shotgun. Why not? Our gold shotgun. And then we'll show off this Unleashed Fury real quick.
Sure thing.
Come here to me.
It's 4 hits. It hurts a lot.
That's what I'm fucking
Alright, we
talking
picked up
about.
some nice weapons. And we're also going to grab this stash.
I'm on it.
A nice pistol, nice med kit. What I will do with all these nice weapons is I'm actually going to sell all of them in the black market. The reason why we're doing this, I'm actually going to sell this gold Lewis gun too to make money a little bit faster for us, is to not only make the money we need to build a racket quickly, but also, let's see, do we want to keep, I guess we don't need any of these. But also, I want to keep our inventory clean so that if we get a mission reward at end of missions, they don't tell you the name of those weapons. You have too many here, we don't know exactly what we get from the story mission. So this way we can keep this clean so that we can see exactly what we get from our story mission. Alright, so you see, we already made 6,900 right here. We still a long way to go. And what I will do going forward is just walk around town, meet all the bosses so that we don't have a bad relationship with any of them, so that they won't attack us during this spotlight. You don't have to do that in your gameplay, but we'll come back when we're ready to take that racket. Alrighty, as we are doing all the sit downs and getting the stashes, we did find this stash right here, the Cassidy Connection. This is something that I haven't featured before on the channel, and I want to bring this to light. This is a very special stash, and we'll also show off combat against many enemies. There's another stash there, but the Cassidy stash here will give you police connections, and I think this is the commissioner's or maybe an attorney's name. I'm not so keen on Chicago's prohibition history, but what happens here is the police departments will become your friends once you get this one, so it's quite nice to find if you do see it. We're gonna use our shotgun as much as we can, but we'll also try to use this to show some of the shortcomings there. So we killed 10 people with a shotgun, soft-boiled. Thugs are easy to kill. Alright, we get another move, and we'll show this off if we can reach anyone. Right now we just can't. So instead, I think we'll just take a generous cover right here. Yeah, they're all behind fences, so we can't really blast them. I'm just gonna reload.
Nicely done.
Put that one shell back in.
Moving.
All they have are clubs and hammers. No problem. There's a cop that we have to kill, but that shouldn't really hurt us, because once we pick up the stash, the relationship will go up by like 250
Hands
points.
in the air.
And plus, maybe the thugs will kill him, who knows. Or we can just use him as example, because it does hit really hard. So let's say we want to hit him. Notice how it's 75%. And this is based on our melee hit rate. So our melee skill is 75, therefore our hit chance is 75. We get to hit him 4 times here, and each time damage is 40 to 45. And each hit is 75% chance. So it's pretty hard for us to miss all 4, and we just have to hit 2 of them to kill him. Based on this, and there's also a crit chance of 60%. So let's show this off real quick. You can pick where you want to stand at the end. We're going to be close to them, and if this works, this costs 2 action point. If it works, it refreshes all our action points, and you can tell.
Of course.
You see the bar right there, the 2 still highlighted. That means it worked. That means we killed him. But if we want to do this again, notice how the percentage went down to 25%. Now the reason why is because we're now exhausted. There's a 3-round exhaustion cooldown. rather than your ability going on cooldown, because for all the other bosses the ability goes on cooldown. Here, for the next 3 turns, our ability, or our melee ability, has dropped by 50 points. Therefore, our ability to hit with our special ability will drop by 50%. So now it's 25% chance for the next 4 hit to hit and to kill him. That's a lot lower. He does have only 45 health, so maybe if we get lucky with one of those hits we do kill him, but you can note that this is a punishment. You also lose movement as well as 20% melee damage, so you're going to do less. You're still going to hit 4 times, you're still going to have the bonus damage and crit chance, so we're going to try it here.
Not a bother.
And you see the 2 bars are not highlighted. That means we did not kill him.
You.
Miss, miss,
Gobshite.
miss, miss, just small misses. And he misses as well.
Got him.
Now this means our ability does indeed go on cooldown, and it's a 6-turn cooldown, so it's actually super long. So sometime you might want to just get the hit, reposition yourself, and then just shoot with the new action renewal rather than try to take the chance at 25%, because you can increase your melee skill going forward to make this better and better. But right now it's at the first levels here, you're not gonna do as well. He's holding a gun, I'm assuming. Yeah, he's a little dangerous, same as him. I do want to kill them all. If I just do the splash here, okay, I can hit both. He dodged it. Okay. I'm gonna switch to the gold pistol. The percentages are a lot better. And you get a hit twice. Ooh.
Move it. Sights off. Move it.
Alright, you see the exhaustion's gone, so our movement's back. I could just kill him now, he's in the open.
Take that,
I'm in the
you
open too,
fucking
but
gobshite.
it's fine.
Shit, they got me. Ah.
He has to reload and he'll shoot us once.
Of course.
Let me blow him. 2 little bits here. Close range shotgun.
Shit.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
Alright, let's pick up this chest here.
Will do. Not a bother.
And we made the right connections. Our ratings, Chicago Police, Bureau of Prohibition, Bureau of Investigations, all increased. And if we go to diplomacy, you can see this right here. Plus 250. That killed police officer, overlooked. We are nobody to them. They won't actually bother us or bother our establishments.
On it.
And there's another one here. We'll grab that as well, and
Not
then
a
we'll sell
problem.
these goodies. And it seems like we have made our money. Now there's still a couple sit down, some very nice guns from these loots, but we're gonna be selling all of them. You can see we sold a bunch of gold ones and purple ones, or that one gold one, a bunch of purple ones and common ones. Yeah, we're good. So we're ready to go take care of that racket. We're not even in the same neighborhood because I came here for a sit down. Alright, this is just... Wait a second. That's not right. They changed it on us because they took it. Huh. That has never happened before. So because they took it before we got it, they just changed the direction of it. So now we're in a completely different neighborhood, but it's right next to us. So I guess that's fine. It's huge though. It might cost more. There's a thug here, and when there's a thug,
Right
there's
away.
usually a stash. So let's grab this real quick. We'll make a little bit more money just in case we need it, and we'll take care of the building right after. Plus we can also use a little heal as we run around. I think we heal 2 per couple seconds, or per day technically, so maybe like 10 seconds.
I'm on it.
We can just ambush him.
On it.
It's me and our
Right
little
away.
club here.
I'm gonna break your face in.
That's what I'm fucking
I think the
talking
ability is
about.
really good at killing high level
Right away.
characters. You do about 200 with ability, so that part's really good. Sell these all right here. Take them,
Right away.
and we'll head over there to the building. Now we're not full health, but I think we can handle it. It's a big building too, so probably a lot of defenders inside. But the outside guard, you can do a dialogue option. Remember,
Sure
we're
thing.
very persuasive. Hey, welcome. We're not ready to open yet, but if you come back in a week, you'll find the best speak in town here. Wait, you're not a cop, are you? American accent. I am, Officer Donovan. You're all in serious trouble. Where's your fucking badge then, dickhead? Intimidate him, huh? Right here on my chest, see? Now we can do this the hard way, or... Success. Ah, Christ, officer. We was just trying to get ahead. Maybe there's something we can do to smooth this over. Anyone can make a mistake. What have you got in your pockets? Only 100. I guess you'll have to do. Jesus, close call. Thanks, officer. Go on, get out of here. Alright, so we made it 100. Not really going to make a dent here, but we have to attack this giant building, difficulty 3 by ourselves. And perhaps we can see our cat has 9 lives. We're not going to worry about all the prosperity changes here.
Sure thing.
And we're going to solo it.
Right away.
So as you can see, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guards in here. So it's going to be quite the venture. Now we can start clubbing people. Matter of fact, I think if we club him here, get our action back, spray a shot here, we can kill a bunch of people. So let's give this a chance.
Will do. Not a bother.
Come here to me. Oh, God.
And then, oh, they're behind structures. But we can relocate real quick before we do that. If I relocate here, I probably can't hit him though. Do I really want cover? Or is cover overrated? I could go here, spray this way, and then I'll also have a little bit of cover. I'll have a half cover here, assuming they both die. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll kill these two to maintain our half cover. Oh, he dodged it. Okay.
Sights off.
Got him.
This way we didn't overextend our ability. It's not on cooldown. We're still exhausted. If we want to use it next turn, it'll still be 25%. But in 3 turns, we can use it at 75 again, instead of the 6 turn cooldown. A swing and a miss. Come on, everyone party together so our shotgun can do more damage.
Kill him.
Although we're kind of trapped here, aren't we? They have us kind of surrounded. We have like one little slit we can walk up.
Got him.
Now it's us. Alright. We can kill 4 this way. Or kill 4 this way. Since our cover is to our right, we're going to shoot to our left.
Take that, you fucking
We kill
gumshots.
3, injured 1. Ow. Crit. Wow, okay. The cat has 9 life, might actually come in handy here. Oh, he got us. That's why it's activated. We'll bounce back to 30 health.
Kill him.
Ew. Alright, so we're still exhausted for one more turn. That's actually super bad because I kind of want to relocate through him. This guy behind us is melee. These guys have guns. We might need to gamble here. Gamble that one of the 4 hits will hit him, and that way we get movement. That way we can move away. Yeah, we'll take the gamble. We got the action back. We just got to touch him once.
Come here to me.
25. There we go. That's the one time we needed. Okay, so now we got movement again. If we use this now, you see 0 because exhaustion will stack. The good thing about stacking exhaustion is that it will time out with your first exhaustion. So next round, both layers of exhaustion will time out. But right now, you see that we have lost more than 50 points of melee. We have lost 100 points of melee. It's negative 25 basically. So we're not using that. I could just move to get some cover here and wait them out. This guy has melee, shotgun, 2 pistols. They could probably shoot me from there. I'll take this full cover
Right away.
and switch to a pistol myself. I could overwatch. Well, actually, if I'm overwatching, I might as well use a shotgun. And if anyone tried to come out and get me, like the melee guy, I can just kill him. Or him. Oh no. Didn't kill him. He healed, okay. We're gonna get hit by a melee guy. Dodge! Dodge, Frankie, dodge! There you go.
Kill him. Moving.
We're gonna keep them far away.
Will do. Not a bother.
What's the percentage? 100%. Okay, we'll take that.
Oh, God.
We got 1 ammo left. We're gonna club him. 70 health is too high.
Moving.
Exhaustion's already timed out, so we're good there. And then we can try to spray on both of them and maybe kill them both. They only have 45 each, so if we play our cards right here, we could just finish things here. So I'm gonna go behind him.
On it. I'm gonna batter you.
Take him out. Yeah, the second exhaustion stacked, but not the timer. So that's good. Now we just go here, full cover, spray both of them.
Sure thing.
And this should do it.
They got me.
Alright. The cat does have 9 lives.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Take the loot. We have to take it over. And you see it's huge. The brewery is very expensive. So if you can't afford it, what you can do, you can still continue with the mission. It does not affect the mission sequence at all. What we can do here is just ransack it. It'll be on 25-day cooldown. And what happens with the mission is they will just tell you to use your current brewery instead of this new one. And we can still come back and buy it later on. But yeah, the fact that the building changed from the small one to the really big one caused us to not have enough money. Even though I saved up 20k right there. Alright, we got high impact round, which is great. And you see that we finished the first mission, we still got paid, that part's all the same. We just get a note from Andy saying, hey, you're supposed to turn this into a brewery. Whatever, we'll just use your other one. Because you did start out the game with one. You see that we're injured, we're going to go back and heal in a safe house. So if we zoom out, oh, there's a thug with a stash. Yeah, I don't care if we have 30 health, we can beat him. We're going to take the stash, and we saved up some money. You can take this route if you don't want to pay for the first building, because the mission will continue the same exact way. We're limping here. The best way to heal is just to go back to your safe house.
I'm on it.
I'm going to club him, because I want
Will do. Not
10
a
melee
Come here
kills
me
to
and
increase our
bitch.
melee hit chance. Oh, where did these 2 thugs come from? Oh wow, I did not see them. That puts us in a pickle.
Now the bother.
Kill him.
I mean, if it takes them 3 turns to get here, I can club the 60 health one, then blow him up. I guess I could execute for fun, but there's really no benefit here. Oh, they're not coming. Okay, I guess we'll go over to them.
Right away.
Wow, super patient.
Now the bother.
Moving in.
Exhaustion is gone. I can't go through the fence. I have to exit this side.
On it.
I don't want to club him though, I want to club him. Well, maybe if I kill him, that'll work too. Not bad.
Moving in.
They're guarding a stash too. You, I'll just club.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna break your face in.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
Alright, let's grab
thing.
this. Stop limping, man. You're fine. Ooh, a
Right
grenade.
away.
Yeah, you see, we have plenty of time. Our folks from Ireland's not coming anytime soon. Take both of these, and we're gonna sell a lot of these. We might keep the grenade, actually. I'll sell this. I'll equip that one instead. Ammo as well. So we're gonna deck out our weapons. Yeah, we'll do the shotgun ammo here. Bring that as a heal. Bring that as a grenade. And we're good. No melee weapon. We have our trusty club. So now we are interested in healing. And we're interested in getting out of this neighborhood. So it's kind of good we didn't actually get that racket. We'll go back to West Loop where we are in this corner here. We are interested in healing, so let's just fast travel here. Hop inside for a quick heal.
On it.
And we're fully healed. No longer limping. So we're not going to see any missions until we get our guest of honor here. We could look to expand, you could look to explore your neighborhood and also do the sit down so that they don't attack you. That's what I'm going to do. I'll come back when we actually get the message and see what time it is. Alrighty, so we finally got the mission trigger. A letter came for you. It says, bring your half of a fin and meet your contact at Cocktail and Whistle, which is the name of our speakeasy in the West Loop Gate. He'll be wearing a suit. May 5th, so about a month after we wrapped up with our last fight here. So let's fuck it. Let's get this over with. It's been a while. Now there is one stash here that we did not get, so I think I want to grab that real quick. I've been doing most of the sit downs. There's a few factions that I actually haven't even met yet, which I'm definitely okay with. The more you meet, the more trouble you get. We're also not as rich as it was before. I spent the money on upgrading our very few rackets because I figured might as well, since we're not looking to expand. Make them a little safer. And we're just gonna bash his face in real quick.
I'm on it. Come here to me.
And that's it. Real quick. Grab his stash.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. I'm on it.
Alright. We'll be selling these right away, just to make sure they don't interfere with any mission rewards. And if we take a look at our character right now, we decked ourselves with some body armor, got a pretty nice med kit. We did use our shotgun beyond 25 kills, so 10 kills for soft boil, 10% extra damage without armor, against targets without armor. And then once you get 25 kills, you get 10% chance to knock opponents back when using the shotgun. And for our melee, we have killed 10, so we get plus 10 melee when using melee weapon. So now our melee hit chance is actually increased by another 10, so it's 85%, or actually I think 89% once we hit one more point in order. It's 85 right now, and then 35. And then we rank up to 50, I believe our stat goes up a little, and I think that becomes 79 or 89 for the first one, because the plus 10 is not added in there. Anyhow, let's get back to our part of town. This is not our neighborhood. I came here hunting for guns because we already did our entire neighborhood. Everything's revealed. And we just have to go back to, let's pick the mission first, a letter from home. And we have to go to our speakeasy. And this one's kind of neat because when you go in, it's like a spy meetup. You don't know who the contact is, so it's not going to be highlighted for you inside the room. You have to find him or her. And just a little spoiler, this person's quite easy to locate. Now, this is just another one of the crew that you could recruit. They like to stay inside speakeasies. You want to look for a gentleman with suit. This one right here. There's multiple ones, but notice his name. Liam Donovan. We are Frankie Donovan. This is our little brother. So he's who you want to talk to. Frankie? Jesus Christ, Liam. You're my contact? It's really nice to see you. Of course, sure didn't my brother Tom die a hero for the cause, and my brother Frankie had to flee Ireland to avoid the wrath of our oppressors, and here he is, in the New World, still ready to fight for freedom? Sure, it's the only right thing to be doing. You're naive to think that it's as clear-cut as all that. What does that mean? I mean that it's complicated. Where's the room for your own life in all of that? Well, I don't know about all that, but I do know it's the right thing to do. What's been happening with you over here? Building up a business for myself. Business? Fair play. You're obviously busy. That explains why you haven't been writing home. You were always good at working with your hands. I'm sure you find your feet. Ha, hands and feet. You still have that sense of humor. Anyway, so where are all the machine guns? Tommy guns for killing Tommies. They're in my brewery in the West Loop Gate, walking distance. I'll meet you there. Your brewery? But that's against the law. What are you getting wrapped up in? So is armed insurrection, Liam. I'm glad it's you that's going to watch my back. I wouldn't trust anyone else to do it. No one else is as loyal to the cause. Right, thanks. I'll see you there. Our little brother is still a little bit brainwashed by the cause, but we did it. We get 1 point of notoriety, which should boost us to 50, increasing our melee by 4 points here.
Right away.
Let's pop out, go to our brewery. We can probably select that mission first. Tom Gun. Gone. Feels like those guns aren't going to be there, right? So there's our brother.
Not a bother.
Let's go chat him up.
Okay.
So you're wrapped up in all this prohibition nonsense. That's what you've been up to. Some of it, yeah. I don't imbibe myself. I don't see what all the fuss is about. Irishman who doesn't drink. Let's just go in. The quicker you can get your guns home to the cause, the better. And of course, there are thugs inside who are also interested in those guns. So let's see, 3 thugs, pretty spread out. Who's first? He has first action, so let's club him. 89 now that we have 89 points of melee. I'm gonna get a little closer to him. Oh, he has 45 health. Okay, those are easier to kill.
Right away.
We might be able to pistol both of them to death
Come
if we
here to
can
me.
Get lucky with some of the crits. Or we can take a chance. You know, 39% for 1 or 2 good hits is what we need. Or we can trust our brother. Alright, let's tag both.
Shit.
See, he's almost dead, and then we tag the other. And let Liam do the finishing shots here.
Shit.
There we go. Now he's made. He's not in your crew. 100 health is not bad. Alright, our guard can finish this. 35. It's not going to get any better, is it? Better than 30. Okay, we'll move up. He's probably going to miss. And we're probably going to get injured. Yep. Ooh. Ooh. He has a pistol.
Move it.
Oh. We have to do it ourselves. All good. We'll take the chance. We just need 1 hit out of 4 at his health to make it work.
Sure thing. I'm gonna batter you.
We got 2. Overkill right
That's
there.
what I'm fucking talking about.
Let's talk to our overseer here.
Right away.
Boss, thank God you got here. We were held up. But how much booze did they take? None. They just took the crates of guns, a crate of guns we were hiding. Oh, that's bad too. Let's tell our brother. Guns no longer
Right
with us.
away.
They took them. Those fucking, I'll fucking kill them. You have not killed anyone before, Liam. It's not as easy as all that. What was I doing here? Throwing rocks at them? So you've been fighting at home? Of course I have. I've done what's required of me. Fair enough. What now? I can't do any more with this. I have enough on my plate. Really? It's that easy? You would walk away from everything we're fighting for? I can't do this by myself, Frankie. I don't know anyone here. I need your help. Ah, Liam, I won't walk away from my family. If you help me get the guns, I can get you money. That'll help your businesses, won't it? He offers you 1,000, I think, but keep your money. He still offers you 1,000. And you can intimidate him for a few extra pennies, and by a few extra penny, they mean 100 more. If you notice anything, we are a small timer here. When we were offered 500, we asked for 600 extras, so we're not going to intimidate our brother, although you do get intimidation points, so if you're into it, let's give it a shot. And we failed, so you don't even get the extra point. That's the best I can do. Fine. I know who might be able to help me track down those guns. This guy I've been hearing about runs a taxi rank like a den of spies. So we're meeting Sal again. Sal, the taxi boss of Chicago. Oh, come on.
Can do.
We got a war on our hand, which is never good. That just means our properties will keep getting targeted and attacked until we can get a truth. I've been upgrading them to avoid that situation. We can go talk to him. Can he back off? You know, what did we do to him? Do I have to do that? You know what? If they fight us, I'll just cut it out. I'll beat them up a little. No big deal. Alright, let's go meet Sal.
Of course. Right away.
Huh?
Mr. Donovan. Sal? Taxi Sal? I hear you're the man who knows things. I know enough. I keep my ears to the underground. I've been hearing about your exploits all over town. How's your brother? It's fine. I'm hoping you can help me with something. Heard you about a cache of Tommy guns. Someone stole them? I don't suppose you know who. Not off the top of my head. I'll ask around for a price. 500. I thought you were a taxi driver, not a highwayman. 400 is all that we're offering. There's our intimidation skill going up by 1 because we're friends. Alright, nice doing business with you. Now we have to wait again until Sal reach back to us, and this could take another month or 2. So now we're just gonna take care of that war, and we'll cut back when Sal contacts us again. Alrighty, so we got our next clue. This is June 5th now. Another month has passed, and I think the way to speed this up is to get a brothel, which is what we just did here. I just took over this building and made it a brothel, and this helps trigger the next mission, or at least I believe it does, because your brother apparently really likes brothels. So the message we got is a message from one of your guards at Cocktail and Whistle. Mr. Donovan, sir, there's a strange man here asking after you. He knows an awful lot about me. This is Sal, so we'll be right there. And let's see. So yeah, we started taking over some brothels. I ended the war with Frank, beat him up a little bit until he gave us the peace. And now we just have to select the right mission, lost and found, and hop back over here.
Right away.
And there's Sal.
It's a pleasure.
Oh. You didn't like that we expanded? You can fight us again if you want.
Right away.
Okay.
Mr. Donovan, Salamanca. See, I can find out people's name too. I got a lead on your Tommy guns, but also something else that might be of interest. Frankie Yell is in town from Brooklyn and is tooling up for a war. You'll pay a high price for the guns, much higher than what I'm sure you're getting from your penniless rebels. So Frankie Yells was in our Al Capone boss spotlight as the main partner of your main quest line. He is the mentor of Al Capone and a historical mobster from Brooklyn. In our case here, we don't have much dealings with him yet. This is the first we hear about him, so we don't know that he's actually a cheat, and that's what happened with the Al Capone episodes. If you're interested about Frankie Yells, go check that one out. But for us here, we'll consider it? No, but the guns for our brother. Think about all you could do with that money. You could even help your brother. I'll think about it. Where are the guns? The guns in a derelict up in West Loop Gate. Some independents making a name for themselves. They're not giving up without a fight. When you get them, consider coming to me to see me about Frankie Yell's offer. Alright, you earned your highwayman's share, 400. And we have to go meet with Liam, tell him about we found the guns. And guess where Liam is, and the reason why you need the brothel. Liam's in the brothel. Let's zip on over and have a little dialogue with our brother.
Right
so if you
away.
want to speed up this mission chain, go find yourself a brothel. And you see one very curious younger brother.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Frankie, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the safe house? I want to see your establishment, so you own this place. All my own. Will you have a drink? I don't partake. So these are the ladies of the evening. They work all hours really. You seem awfully interested. No. So this is the kind of business you want to be doing now, is it? What does that mean? I heard you had a lead on the gun. How did you get this information? How do you think? I didn't inspire them to revolutionary spirit. I paid for it. I don't trust the people you're mixed up with. They don't have a good moral center. Your moral compass sounds heavy. Will it stop you from going to get your guns? Your guns? Well, if you're not too busy with your trade, how would people at home react if I told them what you were at? You will not be telling Ma, will you? So where is this place? West Loop Gate. Let's go. Alright, of course there's going to be guards.
I'm on it.
And if we just take a quick look. We have another dialogue option here, as we're in T-pose here.
I'm on it.
Officer Donovan. Oh, it's the same guard we persuaded last time. Have we met? I'm Anton. You raided my speak in progress up in Municipal Pier. I suppose I'm the fool for falling for it. You're really moving up in the world. I respect that. Let's persuade him one more time. Well, we all learn the hard way. I need to get in here. How about you just let me in? I won't stand in your way. It's not worth it for me to die over a few guns. You're no fool, Anton. See you later, officer. Be good, Anton. Alright, another free entry, but definitely going to be some fighting inside. Alright, luckily they spawned it into a small building. Just be careful what type of building they spawn you into. So, depends on how much security inside. If it's one of those big ones, expect 9 or 10 guards again. We'll start out clubbing. I'll club him.
Can do.
60 health and then hit him.
I'm gonna batter you.
Ooh, Knuckles. Wonder how many people had to kill for that one. Alright, let's blow him up.
Shit, they got me.
Alright, dear little brother, you have marked for death. Let's do that. This guy's melee, so he can't do much to us. Give him a little tap.
Moving in.
Assholes.
Alright, we're gonna give him a swing here. 64 because he got marked. We get extra percentages on that one. We're gonna come behind him so that we can loop around for him.
I'm gonna break your face in.
There we go. Now that's not gonna hit him at all, but we're just gonna... Oh, we can't move into a position. We're exhausted twice. The movement's really, really painful. What we could do is, I could expect him to come after us, and all we have to do is kind of overwatch this area. And for our brother, we're gonna try to gut shot him to make him bleed. Maybe that would just kill him. No, not enough damage. Oh, swing and a miss. Lucky brother. I still can't get to him. This wouldn't hit. There's no chance.
Right away.
Alright, but our brother's got this.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
I'm fucking talking about.
There we go. Let's chat it up.
Not a bother.
You think you can fit these into one of your buildings amongst the sundries of your labor? Getting this racket, huh? The eyes nearly popped out of your head looking at the sundries in the brothel. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. What is your intent? You plan on staying here and keep doing this? Why wouldn't I? Why aren't you trying to make a better life? I am. I just don't think we have to leave our beautiful island. Have you been hit on the head, Liam? Have you been imbibing? Me? Have I been hit on the head? What about you? Can you imagine how the girls react to your businesses? Deirdre, if she were to come over. What about the rest? I'm sure the money would make their lives better. Aofi would probably set up her own crew. Now who's naive? There's more to life than money. What has this place done to you? You think it was this place? That beautiful island has a lot to answer for. Just keep the guns safe this time until I can sort out sending them home. You'll hear from me then. I can't wait. Alright, so collect the guns from this little crate. They're
Not
ours.
a problem.
Yeah, we have taken over the building. We'll take it over and we'll pop a casino down on the ground just for fun. Paradise
We
Slaughter.
better not catch anyone cheating in here.
Alright. So, our little expanding empire. Sure thing. We gotta go back and talk to Sal because he's offering to buy them up, and this is one of the options we have. So let's go
I'm
talk
on
to
it.
him.
On it.
Hey,
Donovan, busy day for you. Every day is busy. Does Frankie L still want to buy those weapons? Whatever you got, you selling? How much? 50,000. That's a fair trade. Will you take it? So here's our decision for the endings. We can accept Yell's offer, sell the gun to him, and therefore our brother would not have the guns. Or we can refuse and see what happens with Yell, because that can also happen. So we're going to take the first route here and accept Yell's offer and take the money. And then we'll come back to this exact point and refuse the offer and see how both ending results in different rewards. So first we'll accept it. And we get leadership skill. We get 50k. We get 1 dynamite piece. We lose 10 honor. We get 1 first aid and 1 notoriety. And the mission would take a break here until our brother contacts us again about the guns, obviously. So we'll get back to it. We got the delivery. Happy days. Good for that. And we also learned a new talent. But pretty much we'll come back to when our brother contacts us about the missing guns, obviously. And we'll continue and finish up the story from there. Alrighty. And our brother has finally approached us. Not too long from that point, a message from one of your guards. Your brother's in the dollhouse. Of course he's in the brothel. Boss, he wants to see you.
It's already done.
Alright, we'll go right to him. Not that one. This one. Boys and their toys. The reward, the American Wake. Now this would be a unique gun for us. He wants to talk to you. Things are gonna get pretty heated. Ooh, let's go see that. The dollhouse is across town, right here.
Of course. Right away.
Hey, you came from the inside room, brother.
Sure thing.
What were you doing with our lady of the evening?
Okay.
Frankie, I'm glad you're still taking the time to meet me. I know your business take priorities. That's enough of that. Since when do you drink? Just seeing what all the fuss is about. And how is it? Bitter enough. Listen, Liam, I didn't tell you yet, but I got made an offer by this fellow Frankie Yells. I know who he is. I asked around. Big deal. Out of Brooklyn. At my years to the underground. You been talking to Sal? I should have told you sooner. Well, I understand now. You're only out for yourself. I can't change that. Just like I told you. I'll get in touch when it was time to send the guns home. And I'm sending the guns home one way or the other. What are you saying? I'm saying that when I was asking around, I hired a crew of lads to take the guns one way or the other. I've already gotten Yell's money. You'll start a war. There's already a fucking war on back at home, or have you forgotten about it? This isn't over. You're right. Why don't you hang on here and finish your drink? I'll have invited over a few friends.
Right away.
So he's sent thugs and himself at us. Brother, no hard feelings, but time to beat some sense into you.
Right away.
come here to me.
I don't like how we laughed it off there, but okay. This is what I feel about your thugs.
In your face, you fucking gobshite.
Alright, let's see what my guards can do.
Got him.
Not bad.
Oh.
39%.
Sure
More
thing.
hits. I think we'll hit him
I'm
once.
gonna batter you.
Come on, that's all we need. One hit. 25 kills, invigorating kill trait. We'll take a look at what that does. We can also run and gun now, which means we can have full movement and then still
Sure
do
thing.
something, like use our shotgun. And just blow him up.
Oh, God.
There we go.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Alright, brother. How you feeling now? Nothing to do with us.
I'm on it.
Good job, Frankie. At least there was no more fooling around. We know where we stand. We're enemies. You're an enemy to the cause. Liam, calm down. You're bleeding. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill me? Of course not. This isn't an okay corral. We'll patch you up. It doesn't have to be like this between us. Oh, what now then? We'll patch you up, but it doesn't have to be like this between us. How can it be different? You run away here to build an empire of sin. I'm fighting for a cause. Tom fought for a cause, and when he was crying and bleeding on the floor of the GPO in Dublin, and I couldn't help him, do you know what he said? What? I have no idea. The roof caved in on him, but I knew I didn't want to fight for any cause anymore. I wanted to fight for myself. He died for his ideals. He wasn't thinking of his ideals when the fucking roof fell on him. So what, Frankie? What are you gonna offer him now? That what gangsters do, isn't it? You can kill him too, huh? Let's persuade him. Stay here, with me. We'll be the Donovan brothers. We'll own this town. After all this, you still want me around? Of course. You're my brother, aren't you? And we finished the mission with the gun as our reward. And we boosted our notoriety to 100, gained some extra stats for melee. And let's take a look at a few things. One, our new gun, the American Wake. So this is a rifle here. Damage, very, very high, but rifles typically are more damaging than shotgun. Shotgun's more about the spread damage. So here we have 60 Overwatch angle, 25% chance to inflict poison, 25% chance to inflict slow, Overwatch range, 20 marksman, 35% chance to crit. That's not bad. Use the American Wake to start your own cause in Chicago. And that's going to be our unique gun that we get for Frankie Knuckles Donovan. So what do we get there? Recover 20 health after killing an enemy with a melee attack. That's pretty amazing. So 25 melee attack with our special abilities, and now we heal every time we kill someone with melee. That's very neat. We'll equip this, why not? Not that we will probably use it, but it's fine. We also get 15% extra chance to crit, so we'll be at 50% here. I also have a little cutthroat razor for some crit chance and bleeding on other melees, aside from using our club. But that's where we stand. And I believe this is the end of this mission chain. Which means we're going to fly back in time to when we accepted Frankie Yell's offer. Now we're going to refuse and see what he will do to us. So, see you guys there? Alright, so we're back at this fateful decision where we can accept or refuse Yell's offer. This time we'll refuse and see what happens. So, say goodbye to 50k. And now we wait for the next development. We do get honor this time. We get a gun. We get 11k for the reward. Which is a pretty nice bonus instead of the 50k actually. And the gun that we will get is just a random rare gun. And we'll sell this just to clear space here. And this mission's not over yet, so there's still more in the mission chain. It's not like this is the replacement for American Wake. We're gonna have to wait for what develops next here as I dump some of the goodies we have with us. And equip ourselves with that razor. Alright, we're good to go. We'll
Right
come
away.
back when we get the next message. See you guys then. Alrighty, so this time, also June 18th, same amount of time, we get a message. There's a guy in Cocktail Whistles to see you. It's Frankie Yells. Shit, tell him I'll be right there. And we are gonna be right there. So let's first select the mission. Oh, brother. Yeah, let's enter. But this time we refuse to sell him. Let's see what he wants from us now.
Of course.
Having trouble selecting him. There we go. Donovan, I'm glad you take time to meet me. Family is occupying your attention, I hear. Business is occupying my attention. You have a drink? Booze isn't my problem. Guns are my problem. That's unfortunate. You're a funny guy, Irish. But that's why I'm here. I have need of what you have, one way or another. Surely the mighty Frankie O can get machine guns elsewhere. Not quick and not in the numbers you have. I'm dealing with some things. Old friends become new enemies sometimes. You talk about Capone here. Why is this my business? Words get around in town, including where you're stashing the guns, so I'm taking them. Right now my men are already at your brewery. You think I'll leave my brewery unguarded? Your men are already dead. Guards like your brother? You're fucking dead, yo. Don't worry, I'll take care of your brother. You can have that drink. I'll invite a few friends over here too. Okay, time for combat. He ran out too. Okay. No problem. So 2 here, 1 here. We'll club this guy's face in first.
Come here to me and I'll bait you. In your face, you fucking gobshite.
I'm gonna trust our guards. I should melee that guy to heal back 20 just to see how that works.
Absolutely.
But I guess that only works once I get the 25 kills because we, reverted the save, so it's not like we're on the same exact save.
Assholes.
We don't have that ability yet. So more melee kills coming right up if we can. Yeah, let me tap him. Whoa. Never seen this ability.
Shit.
We like sat on him. Oh, into the wall and he died? Oh no, he just sat on. Wait, he's sitting on him. That's kind of cool.
Got him.
Okay. 35%, you don't see that every day.
Right away.
Club him to death.
I'm gonna batter you.
Oh, God.
Now I can't kill anyone with melee anymore. It's gonna have to be with a gun. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking
Alright,
about.
check out our gun stash. Should
I'm
be in
on
our
it.
brewery.
I'm on it.
We're gonna see what happens with our brother. We're here, Liam. We're here. Alright,
I'm on it.
we'll start clubbing.
Come here to me. Shit. Oh, God.
39, we'll
do.
take it.
Not a bother.
Come here to me and I'll bait you.
Oh, we got him. Nice. Now we're gonna gun and run.
Right away.
And shotgun our friend here.
In your face, you fucking gobshite.
Yeah, shoot our guard. Leave our brother alone. No, you can't do anything. Can't see him? Huh.
Move it.
We still have steel pipes? Alright, we got him.
Yeah, that's what
Alright.
I'm fucking talking about.
See, why is he injured? He's holding his chest like he's... Okay. Yeah, Frankie, I can't believe I'm dying for you. No, don't be so dramatic, Liam. Cuff, I'm dying, Frankie. It's pretty dramatic. This isn't an okay crowd. We'll patch you up. Save your strength. Frankie, you've ran away here to build this Empire of Sin. Why? You used to fight for a cause. Like our fool brother. And when it was him bleeding on the floor of the GPO in Dublin, do you know what the stupid thing he said? What? No idea. The roof caved in on him. He died for his ideals. He wasn't thinking of his ideals when the fucking roof fell on him. And me, Frankie? What about me? Ain't I dying for what I believe in? You're dying in a fight over guns, Liam. In a gang war. Dying's dying. Make sure the guns get home, Frankie. Huh. Stay here with me. We'll be the Donovan brothers. Of course we'll have you. But yet he still dies, huh? Alright, we're still looking for Yell. We pick up the kind trait, 2 guns, notoriety. And the 2 guns we pick up is American Wake and a Tommy. This is the one we got for the end of the fight. So we still get the American Wake here. And we'll equip it. And the mission's not done. We still have more. We got new weaponry. It's been another 90 days here. Nothing that I really want. Ooh. Never seen this item before. Plus 10 marksman. That's not necessary. Alright, we'll sell off some of these. Just so that we don't get confused with our future loot. And our brother's dead in this scenario. Not so kind to him. Alright, with Liam dead, you're out for revenge, armed with Tommy guns, you're ready to face off with Yell. So that's why we got one of the Tommy guns, but we also got the American Wake here. And Yell is right here. Is this Anton again? I
Can
think
do.
so. Take a hike, fuckface. Occasionally, I engage in subterfuge in a moment like this, but not today. Engage in what's that? Use our leadership, huh? Things are about to go bad here, but you're probably someone's brother. If you just go, you'll live. Shit. Alright, we saved another few thugs here.
Of course.
Okay.
Alright, yo. Donovan, have you come to deliver me my guns? Just the bullets. Don't get wrapped up in emotion, Donovan. I can make it worth your while to reconsider. We can be friends. I know what being a friend with you is like, yo. Those are just, vagary of business. For as long as there's deal to be made, we'll be pals. 60k for the guns, not just the bullets. So we can do deal, or we can try to up the offer. That failed. So we can either kill him or take the deal. Another decision point here. So we'll see both. We'll take the deal first and see what we can get out of that. So 60k's missions complete. Lose 5 honor. And now that should be the end of this mission chain. We're gonna go back and we're gonna take the fight this time. Alright, here we are overlapping with him in the conversation. It's fine. Dominic deliver the guns, just the bullets. Don't get wrapped up. We'll try once again with the leadership. Failed again. Combat time it is.
Sure thing.
I think if you leveled yourself up more with notoriety, you might get enough leadership to pull it off. But in our case, that's a negative. So in this case, we're just gonna whack him in the beginning. He's probably the strongest one here. And then we also have a pretty decent shot on him afterward.
Right away.
And the good thing about
I'm
this
gonna
ability
break
is
your face in.
you can kill pretty much everyone. 200 damage is ridiculous. And we picked up the trait, which will heal us.
Right away.
Now we have a new rifle, so this is no longer the close range weapon, it's more the long range weapon, but we'll still get 100% hit even with the range penalty because our marksmanship goes over 100, I believe, at this point. So we just finish people off here. This is Maggie Dyer's place. We're not at war with Maggie, thank God, or else we would have to fight the guards too. Our marksmanship is very good for this rifle. Pretty much a hit every shot. High damage.
Shit.
We'll run and gun. Get into the room.
Of course.
We don't really want a range penalty if we can avoid it. And finish him off.
They got me. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
fucking talking about.
and let's see what we get for this mission completion route. 12k, so instead of 60, you get 12, you get honor, you get notoriety, and that's also going to complete the mission chain here. And the rest of the story is up for you. You create your own empire since your brother is dead. Now, because
Sure
Liam
thing.
lives in the other scenario, I think I'm going to definitely prefer that one. I don't think Liam will actually join you, but at least you have, you know, the safety of mind knowing that your brother is alive and didn't die, although the cause part will be different. So that's the all-ending scenario for the main quest line for Frankie Donovan. Hopefully you guys enjoy this boss spotlight, and we'll come back next week with our next boss. Until then, bye!